everyone, what's up? I'm back to do a quick review on 3 items, and the first item that I'm going to do a review on, I got this as a sample with a Sephora order that I ordered. They were giving away these as like free shipping, and you got one like as a coupon code or something around like that. I'm not for sure, but I know I did get this for free from Sephora. But this is their Crabtree and Evelyn 60-second fix for hands, and it looks like this. Correction, I did not get that at Sephora. I got this at ULTA as a sample. But this is the Gardener 60-second fix kit. It is to quench dry, parched hands and restore them to softness in just 2 simple steps with the set from Crabtree and Evelyn. Okay, this is a $30 value. Okay, you open it up. Isn't the exact size that you get for $30. For $30 you get a 3.5 ounce and a 3.5 ounce and a 3.4 ounce. And this is 0.9 ounces, and this one is 0.9 ounces. So these are like the small sample sizes, but they're actually pretty big. Okay. The first thing that you do is it comes with directions on how to do this. They look like this. It pretty much tells you exactly how to do it. You do this with your hands dry. You do not get your hands wet first. And it tells you to like feel how gross your hands feel first. Okay? Feeling. They feel nasty. And then you take this, which is their Gardener's Hand Recovery. And it is, it has the little grit in it. It is really oily and gritty, and you rub this on your hands for a good minute or so, whatever. Get your, you know, the drill with like Satin Hands by Mary Kay. It's that gritty stuff. You rub it on, you wash it off. The same process with this. This is an award-winning hand care. It's supposed to restore the softness and the roughness to dry skin. It has intensive shea butter rich formulas. You're supposed to have amazing results. And yeah, so you do this, and then you wash your hands, and then put on this lotion. And it's just a really, actually it is kind of a oily lotion, but it soaks in really fast. Leave my hands feeling really good. It did make them feel awesome, but it's just kind of like Mary Kay's Satin Hands. It's like any of the other kind that you try. I don't think it's really should be award-winning because it reminds me of all the other ones that I've tried. You're supposed to use this like once to twice every week. Wait 15 minutes after you do this whole thing for the water and stuff to evaporate, and then you're supposed to feel how awesome your hands feel. I had my dad try it too. He said that it felt like that whole Satin Hands thing for him too. Nothing really extraordinary. I don't think that I would pay $30 for this. The only downfall is to this thing that I found, other than it reminds me of all the other ones that I've tried. This smells like a dude. Bad. And I was thinking, okay, is this just for guys? And then I go to ULTA's website, and this is the one with the 5-star review. They also have another one. The mini one, which I guess would be this, is $12. The big one is $30. But the other one exfoliates and moisturizes too. I don't really see what the difference in them is, probably other than the smell. But the website does say that the scent is fresh green clover, lavender, sage, rosemary, and thyme. I think it smells like man's deodorant. It smells just like my dad. Right Guard, Speed Stick, all that stuff. This smells just like a dude. And it gives me a headache. Bad. Like, just even taking it out of this little box. Ugh. I can't, like, if I'm going to use this, I'm not going to be able to use the lotion too. I'm going to have to use some kind of lotion, Victoria's Secret Bath & Body Works lotion over top of this. But mixing the smell is probably going to be horrible because this smells like a dude. Like, that's the only thing that I can say about it, is it smells straight up like a man. So if you are a female and you are thinking about getting the garden set, don't. It's awful. It smells just like my dad's deodorant. So every time I smell this, I think of my dad. And that's why I made my dad try it out too, because I was like, this has to be for a dude. But from what I can see, it's got lavender and all kinds of other girly scents that smell like a dude. I don't know. It's weird. I wouldn't pay $30 for this. I wouldn't even pay the $12 for this. Unless the other scent that's in the blue box smells better. This is crap. And this is the e.l.f. Eye Transformer. Now the Eye Transformer is 4 little colors. You have your like ivory shade, your orange shade, pink shade, and then your lavender shade. And now you can't really tell because they're very, very light. But these eye transformers are supposed to create any matte eyeshadow into a shimmer, satin-ish color. These colors are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous alone. The purple one has that bluish shimmer to it. Very, very pretty. The pink one has light pink undertones. The orange one has gold, and the ivory one is kind of a green. So you can't really tell, but alone I think these make great highlights. They're just very, very shimmery, and not very shimmery. They're not like an Urban Decay shimmer eyeshadow, but it's just a nice little hint of shimmer. And this is $3 at e.l.f. You also get this little brush to apply it with. Got my 88 Coastal Scents eyeshadow palette here that is extremely dirty. This is the matte one. To show you all how this works. Into the matte black, which I probably should have did this one last because now my brush is dirty. Just a matte black, nothing's fancy. I'm going to take the little crappy brush that it came with, and I'm going to take the ivory color, which is right here, that turns it green. I have a green eyeshadow with a little hint of shimmer. It's not too overpowering. It's not something like pow in your face, look at my shimmery eyeshadow like I normally wear. But it does change the color. You can tell that it does give it some kind of, you know, little sheen to it, some kind of little effect going on. The green. This is a really, 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 really dark green. There. And there's that green. The lavender color, which has the blue undertones. This is the color originally. This is it now after I have applied the lavender color to it. But it softens it up, it fades it out really well. You could probably take a little bit more, go over it a little bit to darken it up. As you can tell, it makes it really pretty frosty colors, I think. It's dark, dark purple. There's that. I'll take the gold, or the orange one, put it on my brush. Go. It does change the color a whole lot. Now this is a purplish with some gold reflects underneath it. It's very, very pretty. Let's try the red. This red is probably one of my favoriteest reds ever. The red, it looks pink. We all know. It's like my bedroom looks red and it's pink. Weird how that happens. But anyway, I'm going to use the pink one, the light pink, and go over that red. And here we go. This is it normal, this is it with the gold, and this is it with the pink. So you can tell that it does fade your colors a little bit better. You do have that hint of shimmer going on to them. It's very, very pretty. All in all, I do think that this is kind of worth the $3. It's from e.l.f. Studio line. It's $3. If you get it and you don't like it, it's not like you spent a whole lot of money on something that you didn't like. And if you don't like it, then you can just swap it with someone else who would like to have this. All in all, though, I really do enjoy these colors alone better than anything. I think that these are something that everybody should own. They just make great little under the brow bone highlights. They're barely there, you can't really see them, but they're the kind of shadow that if you move your head and the light hits it, then they're going to be able to see that little bit of sheen going on to your brow bone, that little bit of highlight that's not overpowering. You know, just blend your eyeshadow into it really well, and I think it would be beautiful. So just for that reason alone, I do believe that this is worth the $3, just to use these as highlights. If you would like to use them to transform your eyeshadows, this right here is proof that you can. I mean, this went to like an aqua, from a green to a lavender, from a dark purple. You know, the red is more pinkish peach now, I think. And that black turned completely from a matte black to a dark hunter green. So I really do like this a whole lot. And the last but not least thing that I'm going to review is another e.l.f. product, and this is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Lifter and Filler, and it comes like this. Here is the filler part. You get to pick from different colors to match your skin tone. It goes on like that. It blends really well. And then you on this end you have your sharpener to sharpen your pencil with, which I think is a great invention. The only thing that I don't like about the sharpener is because there's nowhere for the shavings to go. So if you're on the go in your car, you know, your shavings are going to be all over your floor. It is also kind of hard, I noticed, to get it to stop. You know how you'll start going and you'll start sharpening and sharpening and sharpening, and then it'll have that rough edge where you've had to pretty much yank it off. That's kind of what happened to this one. It has that little bitty edge right there. Other than that, though, I think it's a great eyebrow or filler inner. And you just need the littlest bit. You don't need a whole lot. On the other end, though, you have your lift, and this is, it kind of reminds me of the Eyebrow, which is Benefit's perfect eyebrow highlight thing. It's just a really nice peach color. It is a cream as well, and it is for your highlight. And then you blend it out. I think this is a great little product too. This really does match my eyebrows really well, and I was extremely impressed about that, especially since I ordered it offline and I had no idea. I just went with it. I can't even remember what color this is actually, and it doesn't tell me. I'm pretty sure it was probably for blondes. This is $3 too at e.l.f. and I mean, both of these together, $6, and a great buy. Especially if you were looking for a nice little eyebrow filler inner and a nice kind of a dupe to the Eyebrow by Benefit. I'm not going to call it a complete actual dupe, but I am going to say that it's pretty much the same thing. So yeah, I definitely think you should pick these two up. These are great products. Stuff though, the 60-second fix for hands, it's just like satin hands for Mary Kay. I mean, it's not anything special, I don't think, other than the fact that it stinks like something really nasty, and it doesn't really smell nasty. It just smells like man's deodorant.